Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Jaden, and in this video I'm gonna continue my reactions to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the 2003 series. We're finally to season 5, which is a season that I have not watched ever before. They've never aired it where I live, as far as I know, cause the last time this show was on TV was, I think, around 2010 or 2011. At latest it was 2012. And they were airing it for a long time. I remember watching the last few episodes of season 4, especially the Good Genes episode. I remember the ending of it. And I remember that right after season 4 was done, we just straight up jumped to season 6, which is the future episode season. And I actually thought that season 6 was season 5 because of that. I didn't know there was a season 5 until I actually decided to react to on this on my channel. So yeah, this is gonna be completely new for me. I have no information about it except like the titles of the episode, and only the information I know about that deleted episode, which was going to be about Hun and the Garbage Man being conjoined twins. It's sadly that episode never got finished. I still have the transcript of it or something, I don't know. It says that it's a file there, but yeah. I guess we should get into the reaction, although I almost forgot. I know you mentioned, I mentioned in every single of my videos that I am a writer, so you probably already know that if you've been subscribed to my channel. But I just want to say that I've finally been able to sit and write again, because I haven't been able to do that for like the last 6 months, ever since I started my YouTube channel. And I've finally been able to write, and I've finally written a chapter, issue, episode, whatever you want to call it. I personally call them issues. Issue 4 of my ongoing So I know I mentioned this in every single one of my videos, but I'm a writer, if you didn't know that. And I've actually been able to finally sit down and write, because like for the last 6 months, ever since I created my YouTube channel, I haven't really had the time to do that, because I've always focused on making videos so I could get views and faster get to the point where I can monetize my channel. And if that doesn't work, maybe I'll push my Patreon and Subscribestar more, which if you can still go and donate over there. It's gonna definitely help me out and keep the channel going, even though I'm still gonna do it even without that, but I need money to support myself. But yeah, I've finally been able to sit down and write, and I've finally written the next chapter or issue or episode, whatever you want to call them. I call them issues. It's like usually around 1,500 words worth of story, essentially. I call them issues because it's kind of simple for me, and I call the story arcs or the story parts volumes. So I know those are not the names for those, but that's what I call them. So I've finally been able to write issue 4, which is gonna be the first issue of volume 2. And it's called The Long Way Around. I'm not gonna spoil what it is about. If you're interested, you can check out my story. It's a zombie story. It's called Dead Inside. I'd say it's a pretty interesting one. It has a female protagonist, so if you're into that, maybe check it out because of that. But in general, just check it out because I put a lot of work into writing it, and I'm interested in feedback of that. So yeah, check it out. And yeah, without further ado, let's just get into the episodes, whose names are Episode 1, Lap of the God, Episode 2, Demons and Dragons, and Episode 3, Legend of the Five. I have no idea about any of these episodes, so let's get into Episode 1, Lap of the God, in 3, 2, 1.
like the serpent eating its own tail. As one journey ends, another begins.
I don't know
But
if this
now, after
season is gonna be
centuries
really
of
interesting to
vigilance,
me.
we of the Ninja Tribunal see the
For some
end
reason, I'm under
with
the impression
no
that I'm not
new
gonna
beginning.
like it a lot.
The end of all things is coming.
Are those Ninja Tribunal guys the
And so we
mystics
prepare for
from
battle.
the last few episodes of
The
the last
tribunal
season?
has chosen 8 acolytes, 8 warriors from around the globe, each of different disciplines and skills, each who have shown potential. A spark which must now be fanned into a flame. A flame to combat the heralds.
Oh, so we're finally getting them as villains. Okay, I'm on board. I'm definitely on board. That's gonna be cool.
8 acolytes. If they fall before the oncoming darkness, so
I mean,
shall
Splinter
we
took them out
fall.
pretty easily last time.
What the shell have we gotten ourselves into?
I've always wanted to see Japan, but this isn't exactly what I had in mind.
Yeah, man. I don't think this place is in any tourist guides.
I don't know about you, but this cruise into mystery is getting real old real fast. This
Yeah,
stinks
pretty much how I feel about it.
big time.
Any movement from the tribunal, Tora?
Nothing, Kane.
Quite
I say go down there and make 'em.
inconspicuous. Inconspicuous? Is that the word?
We don't know about the tribunal, about this threat they mentioned.
You gotta be kidding me! They kidnapped us!
Wait,
They sick that wouldn't
I'm noticing that there is no background music at all.
And you still want to wait and see?
Warriors,
That's kind of
we have
interesting.
apparently arrived.
And it's back.
This is it? I was expecting something a little more cool.
Okay, that's a bit cooler.
Oh. Whoa, guys, look. No way.
Can I have offered us a lift?
Dude, that's
Awesome.
nobody said there was an express elevator.
It
Come on, that's not fair.
isn't.
Turtle luck running true to form.
I'm really liking the vibe of the episode so far. Or the tone, I don't know exactly what I'm supposed to call it.
I think I saw this place in better holes and nightmares.
Save it, Mikey.
Okay, I'm getting some flashbacks for Notes from the Underground.
You think they have a payphone in there? Master Splinter has to be worried.
He wouldn't be the only one.
I'm getting a bit of a creepy vibe off of this. There's one of these guys missing.
Through both physical and mystical means. You must be prepared to combat it on all fronts.
Huh? Whoa. These are the amulets of the acolyte. It will aid you to focus and amplify your inner power. Your chi.
Great. Now we get dog collars.
Perception is not always truth. All you think you know about this world, about yourselves, even about reality itself, all of this will be challenged. Here, in the lap of the gods.
Hey guys, it looks like... Yes!
A library? Only Donnie would be hyped about a library.
This doesn't look like training to me. This looks more like...
Studying!
Studying? Oh man. I don't suppose they have a comic book section.
Mikey, they probably don't.
Wow, Leo, this is incredible.
I know, but maybe you could translate this bit here for me.
It's all about focus and energy, but physically manifesting it. It's like expressing your chi, your own life energy, through sheer force of will.
Donnie?
Don, all you have to do is concentrate. Huh? Whoa!
I gotta say, they have very cool designs. It would be a really cool design for a Yu-Gi-Oh! Monster card.
Without hesitation, without remorse, you must strike your enemy and strike true, or suffer.
You guys suck.
Oh, do you tire? The Dark One never tires. Ever! We had hoped for more, acolytes.
Their efforts are unimpressive. Perhaps we were mistaken. Perhaps they are hopeless.
Perhaps they are weak. Do you not understand what is at stake?
How could they possibly understand what is at stake when you have told them nothing?
Hell yeah.
Master Splinter!
Then the tribunal can continue to guard it without my sons.
Do not test us, rodent. Babysit your sons if you must. It changes nothing.
Uh-oh.
What the shell is that?
No, impossible. How could they have moved so quickly?
They're coming. Actually, they're here. I think.
The monastery is under attack.
Acolytes, to the inner chambers! We will deal with the intruders ourselves.
Okay, these guys are very impressive. Jeez. Ouch. So much for that. Wow, you guys are pathetic.
They got the tribunal!
Can't even praise you for 1 second.
It's just us now. Yeah, just us against what?
Fools. They foretold the return of the Master. And now they think they can stop it? The Master
fuck are you?
cannot be stopped. this way will perish.
Master Splinter, what is that thing?
Hayashi Aki, a fire demon!
What?
Master Splinter!
Again, cool design. I'm gonna give them that. They have pretty cool designs. Nope. What a bitch slap.
Mikey, try to free the tribunal! I'm on it, Leo!
Whoa! Whoa, Jesus. Those are way too close of a call. Way too close calls. Uh-oh. What just happened to her? Okay, this reminds me of that episode from the Evil Within.
Maybe I can... Huh? Did you see that? It worked! Neo, we have to... No!
Where?
We are all that remain. If we should fall,
Then we make sure as shell this thing falls with us!
Where did everybody go?
And so, it ends before it has even begun.
Well, that was a short season.
To think they could stand against the Master's power.
What happened to the rest?
Raph, I'm sorry. We come all this way, and this is how it ends? We weren't ready. How could we be? How could we fight this?
What?
Leo, what happened? We ain't sliced, diced, or fricasseed. What the shell?
Perception is not always truth. All you think you know about this world, about
Okay, did
yourself,
not see that coming.
even about reality itself.
All that will be challenged, and more.
The sooner you learn this, the sooner you will be ready to face the task ahead.
Ninja vanish. I was kind of hoping that it was gonna be said and done, cause I'm really not a fan whenever a show does this kind of a continuous storyline, like one season long storyline. I hate it in Torchwood, which is a spin-off show of one of my favorite shows, Doctor Who. Or what used to be my favorite show, Doctor Who, now it's being killed. But that is for a separate video. But I just don't enjoy when it's like one ongoing storyline whole season. Like I prefer some episodic episodes, some more continuity heavy ones. I prefer a balance. But still, we'll see. Maybe I'll love it by the end. But I doubt it. But I'm not sure. Who knows? We'll see. So, at least the episode or the concept of it is interesting, that it wasn't real actually. Because like they were past, beaten, like they were defeated, like nothing happened. Like they stood no chance whatsoever. But the Ninja Tribunal was also kind of pathetic, so maybe that should have tipped me off that it wasn't happening, but I didn't notice a switch, so that was kind of seamless. I like that. It's kind of a bit of a cop-out when a story does this, but I'm fine, I'm satisfied. It's not even a story that I'm super invested in currently, so yeah. I guess I'm gonna give this episode an 8 out of 10. Or maybe, actually, no, it's gonna be a 7.8 out of 10, because it didn't satisfy me enough to be an 8 out of 10, and I feel like it's gonna be the case for a lot of these episodes. But I'm going through all the episodes of TMNT, so yeah, I'm not stopping now. I'm gonna react to all of them. But yeah, I don't have much to say about this episode. The designs of the villain, demon, and the designs of the ninja Tribunal is kind of cool. The designs of the other 4 acolytes are kind of generic, so I don't like them. Even their weapons are kind of generic. But yeah, we'll see how it's gonna go, so I guess let's go to the next episode. So, let's get into episode 2, Demons and Dragons, in 3, 2, 1.
Last one to ninja class is a rotten acolyte.
Yeah, another day alas with the Ninja Tribunal. Hold me back.
Well, we're here. Where is our Shisho?
Hope it's not Juto. Your lack of skill and rank breath makes me want to retch.
I love how they just expect us to know the meaning of the word Shisho. It's good for me that I know a bit of Japanese and that I'm gonna be studying it in a few months.
Mikey. He's right behind me, isn't he? Hey, Teach. Does this go on my permanent record? Hisomi-san? Hisomi Shisho, I don't understand.
Are you a dumbass?
Ow!
If you spent less time talking and more time thinking, perhaps you would. Master Hisomi.
Ancient One.
I will assist Hisomi Shisho, for I too was once Hisomi Shisho's pupil in the Shadowcraft of Stealth.
The size difference between them, though.
Does not speak, for he embodies the 3 pillars of ninjutsu: speed, secrecy, and silence, Michelangelo. Blessed silence. He says, today, you will learn how to cross the honored Tatsu Bridge. 200 yards long, and do so unseen.
Zero cover, direct sun, creaky old boards.
The fuck?
No way.
Well, everybody wasn't focused on him.
Whoa.
Incredible.
That did not just happen.
All things are possible when mind, body, and spirit are harnessed to complete the
So he's the Flash, he's cheating then.
That did not just happen again.
He's literally the Flash.
Hisomi Shisho requires a volunteer.
Of course, Leonardo.
Hard to be silent when you make all those sucking up.
Good one, Raph.
Oh boy.
Okay, these episodes are kinda entertaining, not gonna lie.
See the world
I still don't like the
and fog.
fact that it's like a season-long story in which every episode is part of the story, but
Free-flowing.
yeah, I prefer just being more of a balance between the two. I don't mind some episodic episodes to break the tension, then having several which are continuity heavy, but I just hate when it's
Remember
only
the
one or the other.
Tatsu means?
Dragon. The Dragon River.
Okay. Breathing. Feeling the stealth. Sneak into my heart. Kinda. Whoa! Hey! I'm focusing here! Silent. Stealth.
Well, we're not exactly silent.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Okay, whatever that is, it doesn't sound good. God, it's not good. It's not good.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shell!
This should have been an actual oh shit. Did he just bow?
Wow. You. Wow.
What?
Hisomi-san? Can I have a do-over? Ow! Jeez, tough crowd.
You need stronger weapons, forged to strike at your enemies both physically and mystically.
Oh, so that's what those weapons were in the opening. Yeah, I'm not sure whether I like all this mystical bullshit.
The Spirit Forge maggots, fueled by the breath
Like,
of
it's a
four
cool
great
thing that they could
dragons.
create original ideas like that, like the Dragon River and other things like that. Like, that's something that I want to do, even I as a writer, but I don't know, it just doesn't
Incomprehensible
sound
pain.
that interesting.
Now, who dares? No one? Huh. I expected as much from the rodent's misbegotten pets.
That's it! I know you're not talking smack about Master Splinter. You unworthy? Well, get ready for mean and green.
So is Naurab going to shine in symbols on his body? It's interesting that Leonardo is most likely going to be the last one. Yep.
That didn't tickle.
Well done, simpleton. Indignant rage suits you. Show me what gifts the forge has granted.
I got this.
Bunrai, I cannot believe it. Worms, use the forge, now!
So he got a sword.
Excellent. The Spirit Forge has granted you great gifts.
Leo?
By the gods. Inazuma, which commands lightning from the heavens. Byaku, the hungry ghost who caused the cleaving wind. Bunrai,
It's interesting how their weapons also have like their colors and everything.
commanding the white flame of the Dragon King. These are the fangs of the dragon, forged for champions, legends.
What about Leo?
Yeah, what's with Leo? What?
What does that mean?
What happened?
With the fangs of the dragon at your command.
I hate when teachers are like that.
Of your wildest
Fuck you.
imaginings.
Judo Shisho, the first artifact has been found.
The one that was stolen?
The artifact lies on the banks of the Kawachi River, guarded by Kappa Tengu.
The Dark One's demons are poised to claim our prize.
Excuse me? Did she say demons?
The appearance of the fangs is a good omen. Send the urchins.
Do not return without the cask.
I forgot to bone up on demonology before we were Shanghai.
That was a very interesting sentence.
I know. Stealth mode. I'll pull a Hisomi and snatch the cask at ninja speed before Bobo can say banana. A fancy set of chucks doesn't make you Hisomi, Mikey. Let's stay in the real world. Real world this. Focusing, stealthing.
What the fuck?
How cool is that? I love being a turtle!
Good job.
Uh-oh.
How funny would it have been if it actually worked? That would have been actually really cool.
Alright, it's go time. Get Mikey out of there and grab the artifact!
Finally some action.
Huh? Where'd they?
Well, that's not fair.
Somebody please tell me that's Kappa for we surrender.
I doubt it. Oh, that's not fair. So they can touch them and hit them, but the good guys can't. Oh my god, they're gonna drown them.
Come on, focus.
Oh, what the hell?
Adam! Tora! Here goes nothing. Leaving win!
Okay.
Normally, I'd like to understand how an arsenal of magic weapons works before using it, but today I'll make an exception.
Huh. Now it's Mikey's turn, I guess.
Come on, Inazuma! I'm never giving these back!
I love how happy he is.
I got it, guys! Let's get out of here! It's the water! We have to cut them off from the river! Use the Dragon King's fire, Faraji!
To stop a river, that's impossible.
Nothing is impossible!
Jesus, Leo! How the fuck are you able to do that? It's not even your own weapon.
Leo!
Wait, what the fuck happened there? Did I miss a scene or something?
My sons! Leonardo, put him down. Drink, my son.
The cask. Has it opened? Is it damaged? Oh!
These guys are being assholes.
But Master, Leonardo is injured.
You should have left him if it put the cask in jeopardy.
But, Sensei,
Why I'm starting to think that these are not the good
He
guys.
saved our lives, Master. And the cask. Without Leonardo.
Your lives are meaningless compared to these artifacts, Acolyte.
You heartless monster!
No, Splinter, just call them what they are. Motherfuckers. That's what they are.
You are no better than the snarling wretches who serve the evil one!
Our ways are our own. But you and your sons deserve to know this. The evil that threatens this world overshadows everything. Compassion, our own lives, even honor. If we fail, the world will fall.
To Demon Shredder.
Fall to him.
But Shredder's gone. I can't wait to see how they're gonna explain that shit. So yeah, I'm not gonna share any opinion. I mean, I guess I could share whether I like this episode or not. Some of the parts were interesting, like moments are interesting, but overall I kind of feel like I don't care for some reason. I'm not invested, I guess. It would be the right way to say it. I'm just not invested in the story that's happening. I'm still gonna watch it, so you shouldn't worry about that. I'm still gonna watch it too. But yeah, I'm not really invested. Some of the things and seeing the characters train, and obviously especially the turtles, is interesting, but I don't know, it just doesn't feel right for some reason. I really can't say more than that. I'm gonna wait to watch the next episode too before I say more and go over the 3 episodes together a bit more in depth. So yeah, let's get into that episode now. So are we gonna be reviewed who is the villain? Are we gonna learn more about the Demon Shredder?
I can't sleep.
Me neither.
Shh, you'll wake the old guys.
They're not sleeping, they're meditating. There's a difference.
Not in my book. Oh, so much danger.
Sorry, I was reminded of I think a Dragon Ball Z. What is it called? A fandom or whatever, in which one guy says, "You're not meditating, you're sleeping. I know the difference." Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Your sons are capable. Sort of.
Hello? We're like 5 feet away? How about showing a little tact?
Master Splinter, when you say the Ninja Tribunal cost you your family, what are you talking about?
I am talking about my beloved Master Yoshi, and of a time in the past. Yoshi-san was a guardian then.
Yeah, we remember that.
Pledged to protect the Utram. He came to enlist the Ninja Tribunal's aid.
Yoshi was my prized pupil.
Why is there one of these guys missing? I still don't get that.
We must form an alliance. The Shredder's threat is beyond imagining.
This alien bug imposter you call the Shredder is nothing to us. He is not the real Shredder.
Oh.
Underestimate him. He may even channel the evil of the one you fear.
So Demon Shredder is the original Shredder?
We must remain vigilant against a return of the true Shredder.
Master, please reconsider.
Sad thing is, this is not gonna be the last time we are gonna see multiple Shredders or hear about them. Oh man, I can't wait to get to season 7.
And because of the tribunal,
And in a certain way, I don't want to get to season 7.
countless victims of the Utram Shredder would be my master Yoshi. And the tribunal did nothing.
Well, that's still not their fault exactly.
The tribunal heeded Yoshi.
You're blaming the wrong person, Splinter.
The tribunal sees a bigger picture than we do, Splinter. At least I hope they do.
Is anybody gonna tell us what the shell is going on here? Real Shredder, true Shredder, Utram Shredder?
How many shredders are there?
A lot, apparently.
My sons, it is time you know the true story of how this all began. Of an evil darker than all evils.
Oh man, even when this show defeats the Shredder, it's not enough, you just have to bring it back. And some of you has kind of criticized me for, or just commented on the fact that I don't like the Shredder. It's not the fact that I don't like him. He's a fine villain. He's personally not my favorite villain from this show. That would be Bishop. But it's just the fact of how overused he is in this show. Like, we had him for 3 seasons before he was finally destroyed. And then we got Karai. Even though I think more of the season should have been about Bishop. And now a Demon Shredder?
The Shredder Tengus.
I don't know if there is a future Shredder in season 6. But there is like 3 in season 7, so it's way too much. Like, stop jerking off on the Shredder. He's not the only villain from this universe.
Warriors in Japan at that time. Their courage and their victories were legendary.
And you, young pups, have already had the honor of meeting them. There was Hizomi, Chikara.
Why are you reintroducing them to us? I gotta say, I mentioned it in the first episode reaction, but their designs are fucking awesome.
And perhaps the most skilled and ambitious of them all, Oroku Saki.
Oh.
Saki? Shredder's fake human identity? He was real?
Don't interrupt, Leonardo. Just listen.
So is that the 5th one?
So, these 5 great warriors were summoned before the Emperor, who informed them they were the world's last hope.
It's kind of ironic how one of the protectors became the actual one. So is he essentially Satan? Because he has kind of these goat-like legs, which are pointing the opposite.
The warriors fought bravely.
Despite overwhelming odds, they refused to give up. They had vowed to fight to the very end.
Okay, so he is also Mr. Fantastic.
Saki's attacks were the most savage, the most damaging.
How ironic. You killed the evil that you later ended up becoming.
Rokusaki, demon, let my name be the last sound you hear.
It was he.
And they still didn't answer the question. Was Orokusaki real?
Decreed that the warriors would be known as the 5 Dragons.
But Orokusaki sticks out like a sore thumb in that group, I gotta say.
He awarded them their own banner, the 3-toed sign of the dragon. But the celebration was premature.
What?
Saki's battle with the Tengu had been fought on more than the physical plane.
I am Oroku Saki, demon. There is greatness in you, warrior. I can make you a god among these insects. Every wish fulfilled, every dream made real. You could rule all, have all. Just allow me inside your soul, and the world will be yours.
The demon's words ignited some dark part of Saki. He accepted the offer.
Invisibly, the Shredder's evil spirit merged with Saki's. So that
What?
even as the warrior landed the final blow,
But he's a neutral.
was only an empty vessel.
He should be a neutral.
The dark spirit of the Shredder had filled Oroku Saki.
But
And now, he was host to the greatest evil the world had ever known.
I'm so fucking lost right now.
Oroku Saki's betrayal.
But I can definitely say this is the best episode so far.
The malevolent essence of the Shredder swelled within him and all around him. There seemed no limit to the evil of which he was capable. Having created an impenetrable stronghold and his only true opposition destroyed, Saki became the most feared warlord of all. His name was spoken in whispers.
And the name they all whispered was the Shredder.
My old friends, are you in such a hurry to meet your doom?
So, are the turtles gonna wear these outfits by the end of it?
You fools are the only ones that will...
There's gotta be... It can't be a coincidence that there are 4.
This time, when the Shredder attacked, the dragons were ready.
Although the colors don't fit exactly.
Now, you shall taste the terrible beauty of true power, and you shall be destroyed.
Jesus. Okay, that's a really cool design. And coloring and everything. I love it. It kind of reminds me of a Bakugan. But I love that.
Manifested his dragon avatar, a foul monstrosity. His decayed spirit made flesh. But the 4 heroes were prepared even for this. Their training allowed them to tap into the eternal energies of the astral plane. And they too manifested their dragon avatars. Dragons of purity and light and power.
So they also became a dragon? Or dragons. Damn, those are some fucking cool designs this season. What the hell?
Dragon against dragon.
I fucking love the designs. They look really good. And even more remind me of Bakugans. And they would be awesome as Yu-Gi-Oh monsters for sure. I'm gonna say though, I see why they haven't aired this season here, because it's way more than like it's way too complex for a children's show. Like, this is like an ongoing storyline which is gonna be whole season, so it's way too, it has way too much continuity, even though personally I don't mind continuity. In fact, I love it. But like, I see why the owners of the show don't like this season and did everything to destroy it.
Though he was defeated, the Shredder could not be destroyed. His dark magic was too great.
Dragon's power kept him helpless, as they placed him in what they prayed would be his final resting place.
I will return. This world will be mine. You will pay for this. You will.
Since that fateful day, the Tribunal has kept a careful vigil over Shredder's helmet, gauntlet, and body. For if these three artifacts ever were to come together, the Shredder could very well be revived.
Wow, 1700 years. That's one long vigil.
They knew the Shredder's evil would never die.
Does anybody else feel like this takes a bit of weight from the actual Shredder of this show?
Training others, those that could help them in their fight. Acolytes chosen for their potential and purity of heart.
The Tribunal taught an art of fighting with the power of the dragon at its core, which would become known as ninjutsu.
And these immortals, the remaining dragons, became known as the Ninja Tribunal.
So there was a real Shredder, and the alien Utrom Shredder we fought was an imposter, who was just using the name of the original Demon Shredder to gain respect.
And this original Shredder has all sorts of butt-kicking magic powers that almost destroyed the Ninja Tribunal.
Pretty
And
much
now someone's
summarized.
trying to resurrect him, the greatest evil the world has ever known. And the only ones who even know about this
Are cute, green, and way the shell out of our
Yep,
league.
I agree.
Any chance we could still go home? No, I didn't think so.
You know, in stories like this, it really pisses me off how it's assumed that the characters have to do it. Like, it never is like, but I didn't ask for this. Like, it's kind of annoying. Like, I know the fate of the world is at stake and everything, but you can't just expect people to go with it and fight for it. Maybe this is my selfish version of myself that is speaking, but fuck that. Like, they could have at least asked them first. But no, they just literally kidnapped them and forced them into training. And even Splinter himself kind of supports that. I don't know. Okay, I definitely think this is the best episode so far because it reveals the most story, I'd say. I still don't enjoy this season that much. I think it's ultimately not gonna be my thing. I don't like the mystic part of it. Although the powers and everything and the weapons are kinda cool, not gonna lie, but I just prefer when the show is more grounded in reality, like the first 4 seasons. I like them a lot. This season goes, I'd say, a bit too much into the mystical part of it. Which, if you enjoy it, that's completely fine, but I think I don't like it. Although it's pretty well written so far, I'd say, and I like the fact that it's not giving out all the information, even though it's kind of annoying too, but I'd say that's a good writing to not spill everything out in the first episode, literally, but takes its time and slowly builds it up. That's cool. That's one of the good things for stories like this, which are one full season. Like, to compare it to one show that I really like, which is a spin-off of one of my favorite shows ever, that being Doctor Who, and the spin-off being Torchwood. The later 2 seasons, season 3 and season 4, were seasons like this season for TMNT, where the story was one ongoing one for the whole season. And like, I agree that this kind of storytelling has its benefits, but I ultimately enjoy the more episodic, sometimes more continuous kind of storytelling. Like, I think because of that, I just don't like it. I don't think we're gonna get any other side stories. But still, I'm gonna look through it. Maybe it's gonna change my opinion by the end of it, but if those 2 seasons of Torchwood, which ultimately I like less than the other 2, which are more episodic, are anything to go by, I'm probably still not gonna like it. But yeah, as I said, it's still good written. And there are some elements that I enjoy, but yeah. As I said, and I asked you, at least I personally think that this actual Shredder, I mean, I already complained that I feel like there are way too many Shredders in this show, but the fact that now there is an original Shredder and an imposter kind of takes away from the Shredder we know and love. I don't know. I like all the designs, as I said, his armor, and probably what the final design is going to be. I think I like, because it's kind of already been shown, I assume. But yeah, I don't like that it's taken away from the Ultron Shredder. As much as people fucking hate it, I like him for what it is. In my opinion, making him an Ultron, even though it wasn't played with almost at all, I'd say. I actually enjoy that fact that he was an alien. It would have been actually cooler if we actually had more of a 3-way fight between the Turtles, Bishop, and Orokusaki, because Bishop obviously hated him, and it would have been cool if for one of the seasons we actually had like Bishop finding out that he was an alien or whatever, because I'm not sure if he knew or not. I don't remember. But like, it would have been cool if there was like multiple factions, is what I'm trying to say. Like, if there were more factions in this, it would have been cooler. Like something like and I know this is a out there comparison, but it just came to my head. Power Rangers Operation Overdrive, which is one of the few seasons that actually has like 5 different factions besides the good guys. So that's kind of a cool thing, and I wish that was the case here. But yeah, it's just Shredder is way too overused. We had him for 3 seasons. We had his daughter in season 4, and it wasn't even that much. Like, I personally would have liked if season 4 was more about Bishop, more than it already was. But no, we had to have Karai. In season 5 we had Demon Shredder, who is the actual Shredder. In season 6, I don't know if in the future we have a future Shredder. I don't think so. Which might be one of the reasons why I like season 6, and also because it leans more into the sci-fi, which I like. I'm a huge sci-fi fan. Even though right now my favorite sci-fi franchise, Doctor Who, just got obliterated, destroyed completely. It jumped the shark last night. And if you're curious about my opinions about it, and if you are a fan and you want to know more about that, you can check out my video about it. But yeah. And also, as I was saying, then we have in season 7 one of the few informations that I know about the season, because I didn't watch it through. Like in 2018 I was going on a bit of a rewatch of the past seasons, because I was nostalgic about it, and I watched like the first episode of season 7 when they come back to the present and they meet like 3 Shredders, and I still don't know what's that about. But the fact that we have Shredder again, and this time it's a Cyber Shredder or whatever, like, just fucking no. Just way too much. Like, there's so many other characters you can make, and Bishop, like, Bishop could have been a really cool villain if he was used more, and I don't think we're gonna ever see him again. I think there are some things about him in the future season, but other than that, I don't think we're gonna see him again. So yeah, I'm gonna complain about that when we're done with the show, probably. But yeah, I think I forgot to rate the episodes. So the first episode, if I rated it, because I actually recorded the first episode yesterday and this one today, because the shit with my favorite show, Doctor Who, happened, so I couldn't focus on the episodes. I had to just stop and read comments and opinions of people. So I don't remember if I rated it or not, but still I'm gonna rate it now. The first episode is a 7.6. No, actually no, I think I rated it a 7.8 out of 10, so I'm gonna leave it at a 7.8. The second is going to be a 7.7. And this one is going to be an 8 out of 10. The first one, 7.8, as I said, it was because it's a cool concept, like, of a dream sequence. That was really cool, and because I didn't realize it was a thing, I thought it was just a big battle right now. I thought they were gonna make the characters be defeated in the first episode, so you build up to them actually getting more powerful than the Demon Shredder and defeating him at the end, but I guess that's not the case. The second episode is my least favorite because, I don't know, like, it opened up with that opening dream sequence, which I thought it was going to be foreshadowing for the future, and we were actually going to meet the Demon Shredder in the second episode, which didn't happen, so I'm kind of annoyed by that fact. And it was nothing really that special. Like, there was some of the training and every single of the turtles being able to use their mystic powers or whatever, so that was interesting, but overall it's just the least interesting out of the three. And this one is really interesting because it delves into the backstory of the Demon Shredder and actually explains to us what the fuck is going on. Even though I kind of don't like the fact that Oroku Saki is a real person, I really don't like that fact. Like, it was the whole point of why did you make the Shredder a neutron in the first place then? It was kind of pointless. Yeah, this is kind of a retconning, even though it wasn't exactly established whether it was real or not, but it's kind of retconning and I don't like that. And it's kind of interesting how the exact same thing, well, not the exact same thing, but the same retconning a previous version of an already established character is happening right now with Doctor Who, which is my favorite show, or at least used to be. But yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to see how this story is gonna play out, but yeah, I'm gonna try to post the next video sooner and not like a week later. But there have been some things that I had to think about the last few days and figure out. So I'm sorry about that, that I haven't been able to focus and do these videos, but I'm gonna try to do that. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. Also check out the links in the description to my Twitter if you want to follow me there, and to my Wattpad where I post my stories. Because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you do enjoying my stories or simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to Patreon or Subscribestar and pledge your support over there. But if you don't want to do that, you can still help me out by liking this video, subscribing, and especially sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. And I think that's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!